Hello, friends. A very good morning to all of you. My name is Anil Patnaik, and my vision is to make the world hypothyroidism free. In this video, I am going to share my recovery journey so far against hypothyroidism. In the thumbnail which I have shared, you can see there are four images. The first image is when I was not having hypothyroidism. The second image is in 2023 when I was down with hypothyroidism and in the lowest phase of my life in terms of my health. And the third image is the recent photo where I am showing recovery against this serious disease, hypothyroidism. And you must be wondering why the fourth frame is blank. So that is yet to come. That I will post when I successfully beat this serious disease, hypothyroidism. Before we move further, let me share some information about hypothyroidism for our friends who are unaware of it. So, hypothyroidism is abnormally low activity of the thyroid gland, resulting in slowing of growth and mental development in children and underactive metabolism in adults. There are two types of hypothyroidism. One is normal hypothyroidism and the other one is subclinical hypothyroidism, where the T3 and T4 hormone levels are within normal range and TSH hormone levels are mildly elevated. So I am suffering from subclinical hypothyroidism. The most common causes of hypothyroidism are: first is an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's disease and iodine deficiency. It can be contained by daily taking thyroid hormone medicine, levothyroxine. Now, let me discuss reasons for my past failures. Number one reason was no physical activity. Since I was working in IT company, most of the time I was working indoors only with very less physical activity. So due to long working hours, I was not doing any exercises. So this is one of the main reasons for this. Second is high stress level at personal level, at health level, and at professional level. Third is improper diet. I was not taking proper food. I was not taking healthy food. I was not taking on time. I was taking junk food many times. I was overeating. I was eating late. So there were too much of gap between two meals sometimes. I was skipping meals sometimes. So all kind of irregularities in the diet also. So then I was working on individual diseases. Like when I faced a hair fall issue, I went for hair fall treatment. For obesity, I went for weight loss program. For cold, I went for cold treatment. For bone pains, muscle pain, I went for general physician. So always I was working on the individual diseases. And when hypothyroidism was detected, I was only taking the hypothyroidism medicine daily. So yes, it was containing the TSH levels, but then other diseases were unattended. And after some time, I gave up. And last but not the least, negligence. So many times I was thinking, okay, this is not that risky. Yeah, I was accepting as way of life. Like, okay, I'm losing hair, I cannot do anything. I'm gaining weight, I cannot do anything. Now, Let me share with all of you a social media poll which I conducted some time back on Facebook and LinkedIn, where I asked same question, which is if someone very close to you is suffering from some serious health issues and asking for your help, what would you do? On Facebook, 92% responded to first option, which is take immediate action and support till full recovery. And on LinkedIn, the percentage was 89. And if I rephrase this question and say, if that somebody is you only and your body is asking for help, and how many times in the past you have given preference of other task, other person over your own self, I'm sure the percentage will not be so high for the first option on both social medias. Why I'm saying this? Because due to this negligence only, 10% of global population is suffering from hypothyroidism. Let me share some very interesting facts about hypothyroidism. 50% of hypothyroidism patients are undiagnosed since it is asymptomatic in nature in many cases. Second, almost 10% of global population are suffering from some form of hypothyroidism. Third, you will not find hypothyroidism surprisingly in the top 20 lifestyle diseases listed on ChatGPT. I have tried to search multiple times, but it was not there. But the lifestyle diseases like cardiovascular diseases is number one lifestyle disease in the world in ChatGPT. Isn't it surprising? Even I was surprised. Then the moment come for big realizations. When I was facing these issues, I was searching online how to recover from hypothyroidism. I was consuming a lot of data and always thinking about this. Then two big realizations came, just like that. First thing is that hypothyroidism is premature aging. That means we are inviting old age to our lives earlier than it should arrive. And second thing, this disease can be eradicated only when we start a massive global movement against hypothyroidism. I will talk about both these points in my next slides. Let me share with you why I think hypothyroidism is premature aging. Let's just see some of the important similarities between these two. As you can see in the slide, like ailments like fatigue, obesity, memory problem, joint pain, dry skin, hair loss, cold, high cholesterol levels, slow metabolism, muscle weakness. All these ailments or diseases are common between hypothyroidism and aging. Now, when you prepone your aging, when your body is strong and young, when you actually become old, this will become even more severe and can be fatal, leading to cardiovascular diseases. So, this was one of the major realizations which forced me to think and decide that I have to fight back against hypothyroidism and win the battle against it. Now, let me discuss about my second big realization, which is to start a massive global movement to defeat this serious lifestyle disease. Let me give you an important example which all Indians are aware, that is India's independence fight. We were ruled by British over 200 years, and It took many moments, many wars to gain our freedom back. Some of the important ones I have shared here, like the first war of independence. It started in 1857 and going through like Swadeshi movement, Khilafat movement, non-cooperation movement, civil obedience movement, and finally the Quit India movement, where Gandhiji said, "Do or die." Again, this final movement also took us 5 years before we gained our independence, and it was results of sacrifices of many freedom fighters, and entire country came together to gain freedom. Likewise, for this disease, since it is global in nature, it is not restricted to India only. We need a massive global movement to defeat disease. Do you agree with me? Now, coming back to hypothyroidism, do you know how old is this disease? Although at that time it was not called hypothyroidism, the Chinese were aware of goiter, which is basically enlarged thyroid gland, as early as 2700 BC. Mention of goiter is also present in Greek and Roman medical texts. That means we are fighting a war against a disease which is more than 4700 years old. So that's why I'm saying we need a massive global movement to defeat this disease. So such a important and huge global movement should have a slogan. So I propose following slogan: fit inside, fit outside. और हिंदी में बोलूँ तो अंदर फिट तो बाहर फिट. So after watching this video, if you like my movement, or if you are with me in this movement, or if you are supporting my movement, just in your post mention the slogan. Now let me share my progress report which I have made since 15th of December 23, when I have started my fight against hypothyroidism. Starting with obesity, I was 88.5. Today I am at 75.5 kgs. Hypothyroidism medicine. Earlier I used to take 100 mcg. Today I am taking 75 mcg. Energy level. Earlier I was able to walk with difficulty for 1 kilometer. Today I can comfortably jog for 8 kilometers. Fatigue level was very high. Today it is medium. Metabolism was very low. Today it is medium. Cold issues, it was frequent, and I had to take nasal drops either in my single or both the nostrils many times to breathe properly and sleep properly. In last 6 months, I have not taken nasal drops for a single time. Huge improvement. Heartbeat level, 85 was normal, and if I was doing some exercise or walking, it used to go up to 140. Today, when I am resting, it is 68, and when I am doing any workout, it reaches up to 120. Hair fall, it was very high. Today, it is completely stopped hair fall, and I am seeing some hair growth. Joint pain, it was frequent, and I fully recovered. In last 6 months, I have not faced any joint pain. Muscle cramps, it was very frequent, and in last 6 months, I faced this issue once or twice, not more than that. Diabetes, I was pre-diabetic. Today, I am normal. Dry skin, it was very high. Today, it is moderate. Cholesterol level, as you can see, it was 140. Today, it is 51. Stress levels was very high. Today, it is very low. Muscle weakness, it was very high. Today it is medium. So if you see, I have made progress against all the diseases caused by hypothyroidism because I have found something using which I am attacking it holistically because this disease impacted me from head to toe. Entire body is impacted. So the recovery process should also consider all parts of the body so that I am recovering in each area, not only in one area which I used to do in the past, due to which I was failing. So friends, if you like what I shared in today's video, please like, share and subscribe to this video, and as a token of support, mention the slogan in your post. This is Anil Patnaik signing off till we meet in my next video. Have a good day. Thank you.